Hello, I want to start with a story. When my 20-year-old son, now 20-year-old son, was about 3 years old, he wanted a sister. He said, "Mom, why don't you go and get me a sister?" I said, "From where?" It's from the shops, of course. So she's born about a year later, and he says, "Mom, she cries too much. Why don't you take her back to the shop?" And I burst out laughing. Now, why am I giving you this story? Sometimes what you feel you want, you don't really want. And sometimes you are placed in situations and you receive things that you feel you didn't want, you didn't need, but you really do need. And that's what God's plan is for you. Basically, when I first got married, I wanted 2 children. All I ever wanted was 2 children, a son and a daughter. And I thought that was it once I had my daughter. But my husband always wanted 4. And now I wouldn't exchange my children for anything. But there had been times, quite frankly, where I resented my husband and resented myself as well, that we have all these children and we can't provide for them as we should and as we would like to. Why? What's the point? And if you're feeling like that as a wife, as a husband, now there is a purpose, there's a reason for everything. God does not allow things to happen to you because he was blindsided or he was ignorant. It just happened and he didn't know. There are times that things happen, and when we say it's for a reason, it really is. Now, the purpose of this story, or the moral of this story, is if you're going through a situation where you hate where you are and you want better for yourself, this is why I've set up, one of the reasons I've set up Love Nurture Investments under Love Nurture. If you're a spouse, you're a husband, a wife, you're a parent especially, and you cannot meet the needs of your family or of your children especially, then you need to consider having something more than a job, because a job is just above broke, basically, where you don't work the job, you don't get paid. What you need is to be paid what you're worth, to be paid for your service, for your ability to provide value. And this is what you get when you learn to go into business for yourself. Now, you don't just go into business for yourself willy-nilly. There are skills, there are training that is required, and if you want this training, you want these skills, you want to have the right mindset, because you have to be in the right frame of mind to be able to succeed. Then you need to click on the link, you need to get started. You really do need to take action. It's not enough to like or share, but what you need to transform your life is to take action. Do it afraid. Even if you're scared to spend money, you're scared to go into the unknown, you need to do it anyway. This is how people succeed, and this is the difference between people who are broke and people who are successful. They do it afraid, they do it anyway. The thing is, fear happens to everyone. Not everyone goes into situations and circumstances as bold as brash. They may look like it, but they've learned to overcome their fears and act anyway. That's what you need to do. You need to do it for yourself, you need to do it for your family. You need to understand that your financial independence is not just for you and your family alone. It's for all those other people God has called you to impact. And yes, God has called you, whether you know it or not, you are to impact others, and you can't do it broke. So you need to click on the link. You need to transform your marriage, you need to transform your finances, you need to transform your life. Let God start his work in you, and hence Love Nurture, from your spirit, your soul, and your body. Take care. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.